Thank you. Well, it's been almost 6 years since Sacramento police claim they were tracking a thief with a toolbar who's breaking into homes in the Meadowview neighborhood, and they shot that supposed thief, killing him. In the hours and days that followed, it would be revealed that who they really shot was a 22-year-old father of two, Stephon Clark, who was actually holding his cell phone in his grandmother's backyard. His death at the hands of city police inspired protests that took over city streets here and ones across the country. The officers involved, Terrence Mercadal and Jared Robinette, were not charged by the district attorney, but Clark's family secured a sizable settlement from the city. With me now live is Stephon's brother and mother, who since his death have really taken up the mantle, calling for justice, calling for an end to all police violence, and working to honor his legacy. And to that end, this will be your 6th legacy weekend for your brother and for your son. Stephonte Secquett, thank you so much for joining me today. First, when talking about that legacy, I have to talk about Stephon's children, Aiden and Cairo, now 6 years older, now 6 years deeper into the understanding of what happened to their father. How are they doing? How are you doing?
The kids are great. They're thriving. I talk to them often. I'm fine. I am working now with other mothers to help heal from the loss of a child. So that keeps me busy. We'll be having the first graduation for the mothers of this Legacy Week on Sunday. So we're really excited about that. I
was going to ask about that. And Stephonte, how, I know following your brother's death, you even ran for mayor and you've worked for, policy change. How are you doing now, thinking that this is about to be 6 years as of Monday?
Me, I feel like slow progress is better than no progress, but I also feel like, in the words of Dr. King, justice delayed is justice denied. I feel like if you got a law that has to be created, if you see a school being created, you see Stephon's house being created, you see the sizable settlements being created, but yet there's no accountability, there's no justice. Anytime you do something so bad where a law must be created, you should be held accountable. And the fact that those officers have not been fired, charged, and convicted pisses me off till this day.
Okay, I understand your strong feelings about this. Now, Legacy Weekend starts this very hour. Stephon's house is reopening right now on Rosebud Lane. For those who are unfamiliar, if you can explain the purpose of Stephon's house and why there has to be a grand reopening.
Yes. So the reason we're doing a grand reopening is because we just remodeled Stephon's. We've got a great support from Black Lives Matter, and so we're remodeling and reopening. The Stephon's house is a resource center, it's a rec center, it's a museum, and a library, an honorary archive for Stephon legacy. And I always say, if you look at the initials, SAC, it's Sacramento, but it's Stephon Alonzo Clark. So Stephon's house is somewhere where you don't get to see what the media says Stephon is. Malcolm X says the media is the most powerful entity on earth because they're power to make the innocent look guilty and the guilty look innocent. We humanize our brother. We humanize his life. We tell you who Stephon is through Stephon's house. And that's why I'm so proud of Stephon's house. We've been there 3 years. We just remodeled thanks to Black Lives Matter. And we're moving, and we're going to be here not for the short term, but for the long term.
Well, this is a chance for the media
to
have you come in and share about your brother.
We love you guys. You guys are good.
To share about your brother in your own words. Now, tonight there's going to be a candlelight vigil at Improv Alley between 7th and 8th Streets.
Yes.
Tell me about how that ceremony is going to go.
So the candlelight vigil, we're going to honor not just families of police brutality, but families of community violence and families of drug-induced homicides. After that, I have a nice song selection with a nice fire show going on with the candlelight. And then we have following events that following day. For instance, the day after that, we'll be meeting at the Stephon Clark College Preparatory Middle School for a Flight for Justice, a Dove release. Right after that, from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Meadowview Park on 24th Street, we'll be having the Stephon Clark Unity in the Community Block Party from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. with over 50 artists, mechanical bulls, jump houses, rock climbing walls, you name it, all for free, all for the people in the community. So we're doing a lot. And then we got more events after that,
Yeah. Now, this Legacy Weekend, as you're talking about, your mom mentioned it just a minute ago. You and the family and the community are celebrating the first graduates of healing with Mama Clark.
Yay.
Mama Clark, a 12-week program kind of directed at mothers and other family members of those taken by police violence, and focuses really on the coping skills and then looking at policy change. Why have this special course?
Because we are the only ones who, the mothers are the only ones who are forgotten after the media goes away, after everyone is going on with the legacy or what is it, legislation change. We don't know how to breathe. We don't know how to get up afterwards. You know, when it silences, we need coping skills. We need to learn how to get up and continue on living to honor our children, not just forget about life or be buried with our children. So it's coping skills, it's a sisterhood, and I'm very proud of it. I wrote a book for it, and I'm just very proud of the mothers.
I can see you tearing up talking about it,
so it's
and there you know really must be this incredible, unfortunate sisterhood.
So yeah, there's no word for a mother who's lost a child. You have a word for a spouse who's lost a child, right? But there's no word for a mother, so I've deemed the word yayo, and that means a mother who's lost a child. We come together, we talk about the 12 steps, which is in the book. We talk about how it affects our lives and how to apply these steps to our lives, and so we're able to be an example for our family. Once you heal the family, then you heal the community, then you heal the city, then you heal the state, then you'll heal the world.
That is a very ambitious goal, because a lot of people might get stuck in their sadness and their anger and their frustration and not think about doing this wider thing. Monday, on the anniversary of your son and brother's death, there's going to be a Justice and Accountability March. For someone who never had the chance to meet Stephon, what would you want them to know about him and why you believe it's so important to keep marching? This is 6 years out. Keep marching in his name.
His life mattered, period. He was taken from us unjustly, and we have to remind the world that he should be here.
Yeah. And I would say, you know, I want people to know that Stephon was love and light. He was the life of the party. He was just amazing. He had friends, community, family that loved him. And I would like to let people know as well that the fight continues. It's a movement, not a moment. Join us at the California State Capitol this Monday, March 18th, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
All right.
And that's what I would let them know.
Thank you so much as we lean into Legacy Weekend, starting this hour with the reopening of Stephon's House, Sequette. Stephante, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.